we have here the dual system redundancy in the event that um, any of the main device, right, fails, so it will automatically switch to the another main control card because we do have the dual system cascade connection. So we search out that the system services are almost unaffected, and the capacity is not affected. System concurrent is not affected as well. And of course, the current call or the recording will not be interrupted. Okay, so in the worst case scenario, when the device is completely not functional at all, so there's no total power, total damage on the main device, right? So here we also guarantee that the system services are still almost unaffected because do have the dual system cascade connection, and the capacity is also not affected. If you have the 10,000 extensions, so it also not be affected. The only thing is that the concurrent is being reduced. So if you have the concurrent call of 600, so now the concurrent, only the half of the resource card are being used. So it will be only 300. So the main thing, if the one of the device is disconnect or totally damaged, only the concurrent capacity is affected. So here we have the high scalability of our device. So if you need to fulfill the needs from more than 1,250 up to 10,000, so we do recommend our Rex 8,000 device. Then each media resource card supports 1,250 extensions with the 100 concurrent with recording. So you can purchase the IP extensions quantity in license. So it is in per, I think, 100 extension. And up to 8 media resource cards. This is the 2 unit model. So you can have that one. And it supported distributed networking. So with regards to high security, we have here the communication security with regards to signaling, media, and data encryption. With regards to web login security, you can do the HTTPS, SSH, access whitelist, then prevent malicious intrusions. With regards to any violent destruction, we do have this security as well. With terminal access security, we have the registration and user agent authentication, and the IP network security using SBC and the of course the VLAN. So here is the graphical viewing to just quickly resolve or locate the issue. So we can see the device status of I mean on your Rex 800. You can see the system status here, and of course we can see the extension status and the trunk status. So again, it is with regards to the centralized, we can also have the multi-site distributed network. So we can see here the graphical configuration interface as well. Yeah, so this regards with the software licensing. Here, it shows you that you can go to system maintenance, then you can see the authorization here. So you just simply export that and import the authorization file from our sales, and you can be able to uh, import the license on your X 8000. So as I said, every license, I think every 100 extensions, you can do the licensing for that one. So here also have the device information. You can see that because this is a 2 unit, so you can see the MAC address of the first unit and the second unit. And you have here the authorization information with regards to IP extension, the API interface licensing, of course the PMS, and of course with regards to the dual hat standby capability. So it will show here the different licensing authorization information. Yeah. So you can see here. APS. You can see here the CDR interface geo redundancy licensing part here. Then the authorization mechanism description. So we just have here first you go to a commercial license or a trial license, and we do also have the commercial license that of course you need to purchase for that one. And we have the equipment replacement. So I think you only have the replacement with the equipment, but the authorization is still there. It cannot be replaced. So once a device is determined that cannot be repaired, the existing license can be transferred to the new device. So here, the device expansion, of course, if you want to expand the device, so you can superimpose the authorization as well. Then if the device originally has the 625, and if you want to double that one or expand that, so only the 625 extensions need to have the new authorization for that one. Of course, if you want to reset to factory or you need to upgrade the version, authorization is not affected. So let's move with the application solution. So here we have three parts: components, typical application, and function list. So yeah, this is the components. I think Hannah was able, or our sales guys are able to discuss with you about how the business applications is being implemented here. We have the new link. This is our RMS recording and PMSI. This is our value added services. We have the system, our equipment management system, the unified management system. So this is the core device, yeah, and you can have also our, if you do have a multi-site connection, we have, if you want to deploy this in your headquarters, and if you want to deploy this on your branches, so of course you can have a multi-connections with our other model of IPPBX. Yeah, we do have our user terminals as well as our VoIP gateway. So here is a typical application. It is a single point centralized development. So this is applicable to 8,000 users. So centralized, we have using our DGW100 to our trunking gateway. Then if you want to connect with the IMS platform, use our Rex 800. And of course, we have our new link. And of course, we have our UMS and the recording agent or the recording management system. So these are the two type of management, recording management system that you can also avail from us. Okay, so the application function here are modular and can be added when it is required. Another typical application is a multi-point centralized development. So, yeah, so if there is a high business integration, then you can have this. You want to have a flexible deployment. So and very easy maintenance, and there is a flexibility to expand. So this is our solutions. So again, the Rex 800 is deployed in the headquarter as well as those the new link server, our RMS recording server, and of course the management equipment management server. And yeah, so in between to that, you're using the SBC. Then we have with regards to the branches. So here we are using our Rex 500. And to the other branches, maybe you just have to use the analog phones, and you have to use our analog gateway. And it's especially for work at home applications. You can also use the remote extensions as well as our new link app for the mobile application. Okay, so here are the function lists. These are the value added services for our Rex 8000. We have the call recording, auto attendant, the API connection. Also, we have the AI smartphone interaction, as well as the conference call with regards to the video call. These are the basic voice services that we offer. I think similar as to our all of our Rex IPPBX. So let's proceed with the functional configuration. So the basic configuration here, you can log into the web GUI. So open the web browser and the Rex. This is the default IP 10.20.2.240, and you can use Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, or Firefox browser. Then use as admin. Then enter the default password. Again, you can also enter as admin or the operator. Then input a CAPTCHA and click to sign in. So once in our Rex 800, there is a configuration wizard that will help you to guide you to configure your Rex 8000. Yes. So here is the hardware validation. So this page will inquire you about your current hardware configuration. So you need to validate that. So just simply yes or no, and if for you to proceed, you need to click yes. Okay, so just double check on whatever you can see on the screen, then click yes. And after that, this page is used, we have the network configuration. So this is, you need to configure the IP address of the device with regards to, of course, the subnet mask, the default gateway, and the DNS servers. So here, in case of a single machine, there is only one IP. Of course, it's a single machine. If it's dual machine, there is a chassis 1 and chassis 2. It needs to have its two IP addresses. So step 3, IP extension. This page is used to configure the IP extension of the device. So of course, you can also skip this one. You can, if you want to make sure of your if you're still not sure of the extension number or the number of size, you can skip this and do it by yourself. Configure it yourself later on. So, however, if you want to test directly, you can set the size, the number of extension number. Then after that, you just have to click next. Yeah, the next step is to the outline, SIP outline. So you need to configure the external IP line of the device. So you can have the relay to the reconnection. So you can configure this part here, or you can skip and configure it later on. Then outbound call role. So we have this. You can also configure that with direct dial or with prefix. So you can set that also later on. Then after that, you have the configuration that to be able to. I mean, this is the overview of what you have configured for your new Rex 8000. Then, if you are really make sure if you have ensure everything is okay, then you just simply click this one, determine. Then click that one. So after that, it will show you